Write the truth tonight.
What do you
Good
mean?
response. Let's go.
Any questions? What do you mean, mate?
People know.
Well, that's a pretty good warm-up for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's probably what we planned. We wanted to improve on week 1. We did in week 2. And we improved again tonight. We'll have to improve further for next week.
Matt, were you happy with how ruthless the boys were? Really kept their foot on the throat there?
Yeah, they did. They played the way they trained, and they've been committed all along. From from before when Junior joined us, and even then, they've trained. As I said, they played the way they've trained, which has been pleasing. A lot of effort's gone into training and preparation, and showed tonight as it did last week.
Has it unfolded the way that you expected? Obviously, you had a lot of new players that come together for the first game. You might not expect that scoreline, but all there gradual improvement or a weekly improvement?
Yeah, well, we didn't play a warm-up game. We probably I think 3 of us didn't play warm-up games. Obviously, the first game, England were by far better than us. Probably didn't expect the scoreline. Didn't really want that result, but you got to move on. I think we've built and moved forward from that anyway. But again, take nothing away from England. They were very good.
Yeah. But if you were to play them again in a semi-final, do you think you'd be confident that that wouldn't happen again? You could beat them.
I'm confident that wouldn't happen again, but we'd have to. We're not looking that far down the track. We're going to enjoy tonight, recovery tomorrow, and then prepare for Tonga. I think they had a good win tonight too. Yeah, so it should be a great game.
Yeah, Junior, that Tonga Samoa never fails to deliver. It's obviously going to be a huge game.
Yeah, I think it'll be good for rugby league, international rugby league in general. Both teams powerhouse throughout the middle, and then have that spark on the edges. So it's definitely going to be entertaining style of footy. But like I said, international footy it's all about building, and that's what this World Cup is for.
How much more improvement does this team have in them, Junior?
Yes, certainly a lot. Although tonight's performance was, we were quite pleased with the win. We'll go back and review it and see where we can improve on. And I think over the course of the campaign, that's what we've been really looking forward to doing is, building from that first performance into Greece, into France tonight, and it's all about just improving together.
Do you know what's been the key to the strides you've made over the last fortnight as a team? What are the main reasons, things you've had to do and things you've done?
Yeah, look, we know we've got a quality outfit, but it was all going to take time to gel together. From that first game, there was only 8 of us that come over on the back of a grand final game, and we only had 2 training sessions to get together. So we certainly wanted to just keep building, and that's what we're doing.
Judy, would a win over Tonga stop us talking about the England game?
Look, it's one that we've got to look to just review again and then build into the Tonga game. So we've certainly got to enjoy the win tonight, celebrate the moments, because it's moments that you get to just enjoy. Maybe this group never gets to play again together, so you want to be able to make an impact on the World Cup, and that starts with recovery tomorrow.
You talk about impact, Junior. What kind of scenes do you think we can expect from the Samoan and Tongan communities back home and in the islands, given the passion they have for both teams?
First of all, I want to make a special mention to both the Tongan community and the Samoan community. I think it's amazing what both cultures are doing and the way they're celebrating, let alone Australia and New Zealand, but all around the world. We're seeing on social media the parades that are happening in Australia, New Zealand, and the islands. So I think everyone can be proud of both nations heading into such a I guess, important game against each other, but I think this is sort of what we've been building over the past couple of years, and I think we get to celebrate a special moment in rugby league.
Junior, is this bigger than State of Origin? Samoa versus Tonga?
It's a tough question to answer because we're proud of where we grew up, but we're also proud of our heritage. So, yeah, you see how much it means to the people, the way they're celebrating and parading around for both, well, not just both, but altogether, the Polynesians, Melanesians, and I think England can be proud of, their fans turning up and just supporting each team that turn up every game. So it's always going to be tough, travelling across the ditch, but the fans are turning up and they're just happy celebrating rugby league.
What about the build-up, mate? Will the build-up will you feel tension, or will you just feel excitement? Like, Origin, there's a lot of pressure around Origin, isn't there? Is it a different feeling before, do you think, in the week leading up to it, or?
I don't think so. Prepared the same way we did this week for next week. So, it's all about improving on where we can and finding ways to be better.
I think they're unfair comparing this to Origin, fair dinkum. Very unfair. And
Why is
asking
that?
him that.
It's a great rivalry.
It is. But so is New South Wales and Queensland. So comparing that, asking him to comment on that, I think that's very unfair. Done?
So, if we talk about the fans and the support, what does that do for the players? What does that mean to you, which I know that you've got that support behind you? To see that.
Yeah, I think it's everything for us. Us as a team, there's a lot of people around the world who are supporting us, and it means everything for our people and how we can inspire them and make them proud. I think they're proud enough that we get to put on the jersey, let alone the result, whatever happens, win, lose, draw. They're always going to be proud of us choosing to represent, representing them.
Someone from the New Zealand camp said the experience was quite disappointing in terms of fans turning out in atmospheres, but would you say quite the opposite for the likes of Samoa and Tonga, and the fans have been out in numbers and it has been a good experience? Or
well, we saw it tonight playing here that all the fans turned up, and although the scoreline doesn't indicate the crowd supporting both teams, I think it was quite respectful of the fans to be celebrating every single moment. France scored 1 or 2 tries or whatever it was, but the respect that they showed for both teams and getting behind both teams, it's a win for rugby league.
Any questions, guys?
Thank you.
Everyone's welcome right now?
Good.
Good. Anyone back next week?
No, we haven't lost anyone this week.